Hello, and welcome to the Behind the Song series. Sorry I have not been posting these lately. I completely forgot, and I did a lot of them. But let's do the Here For You behind the lyrics, because that is one of my favorite songs, and it's actually one of my only songs that I haven't done behind the lyrics to. So let's start with verse 1. You make all my dreams come true. You're my favorite gift. God gave me you to help you through. Found a version of myself, I must admit, never saw before, but I like her more. I love this song so much. It's one of my favorites. But honestly, that lyric of found a version of myself, never saw before, but I like her more, is probably my favorite lyric in the whole song, because it's basically saying, like, when you're around healthy people and in a healthy relationship and in a good situation where there's like unconditional love, and it's no toxic love, no one-sided love, but it's just unconditional. It's support, it's being there for each other, and it's not a one-sided relationship. It's like you do things for them and they do things for you. It's not like you're just giving them all of you and they're giving you nothing. It's like it's reciprocal, it's healthy, and it's basically how when you're in a great situation like that, you can find the best version of yourself and flourish, which is really great. Pre-chorus. It hurts my heart to watch your pain tear you apart. So I've said this for a very long time, but I've always thought, for me, like, the true love is when I hurt, you hurt. When you hurt, I hurt. When I cry, you cry. When you cry, I cry. When you're happy, I'm happy. When I'm happy, you're happy. Like, I've really noticed that in my best relationships. It's like, the people who mean the most to me, if they're going through a hard time, I'm like going through the hard time too. And because I care. I love them. I don't want to see them in pain, and if they're happy, like, that makes me happy. And I think if you love somebody and they're happy, that should make you happy, But of course. 'Cause I'm here for you. No, you'll never be alone. Yes, I'm here for you, and together we'll do what it takes to get through the darker days when you feel you've lost control. No, I'm here for you, and you've got nothing to lose. So also this chorus is, it's pretty self-explanatory of saying I'm here for you, but I really meant it and wrote it from a place of, like, you've been such a good friend to me, and so I always want to be a good friend to you. So if you need anything, let me know. So it really is a sweet song, and I think that's how love is. And to me, like, it's a very pure song, and it's a very true love song, which is why I love it, and it makes me smile. And I feel like that should be talked about more, like doing things for other people. Verse 2. Me and you against the world, high on our thrones, just king and queen, live out our dreams. Together you and I are safe, I feel at home. When you're with me, I feel so free. So again, I love that lyric of when you're with me, I feel so free, because basically that whole second verse for me was really written from a place of how I can be my true self around you, and how special that is, and how you can be your true self around me and I can be your true self around you. Because just in life, we live in a tough world. People are very judgmental. People love to pass judgment, say mean things, do whatever they want to say, and it's really hard to find somebody who you feel you can open up with or feel that you can be vulnerable with. And when you just, like, feel like you're accepted and you can be yourself, it's the most freeing feeling in the world. Like, it's the most freeing type of relationship. And it's like, I've been in relationships like, especially with boys, you know, because sometimes you get insecure around boys, and it's like, oh, I hope I look pretty enough or they won't like me. Oh, what if I wear my hair a weird way? What if I walk a weird way and it annoys them and they don't like me anymore and then they break up with me? Like, you feel that insecurity, but I think, like, when it's right, you just are like, I can be myself and you can be yourself. You're not judging me, I'm not judging you, and we're free, and it's beautiful. Pre-chorus 2. It leaves a scar to watch your pain tear you apart. Yeah, so that's the same sentiment. But at this point, I wanted to use scar instead of it hurts my heart. Because, like, yes, it can hurt your heart, but sometimes it's scarring to see somebody you love in pain. Because you love them so much, and it's hard if somebody you love is in pain and you can't really do much to solve it. You know? It's because it's like there's only so much you can do. And it's like hopefully you can get their mind off it, do something fun with them, make them feel better, or just like be like, hey, whatever you want to do today, whatever you want to do today. But, you know, it's hard to see somebody you love in pain. Now let's go to the bridge. If I can remember it. I haven't sung this song in a long time. I'll be the shoulder you lean on if you only accept it. I know what it feels like to not belong. No need to be afraid when there's another way. Yeah, that's a very special bridge, and I feel like that really adds another dimension to the song, because it's like, I know a lot of people like this. I'm this type of person where it's like, I want to fix the problem on my own. I don't need anybody's help. I don't want to be a burden on anybody else. And I think a lot of people feel that way, where it's like, I don't want to be a burden on anybody. I don't want to annoy anybody. I don't want to bring the mood down. But it's saying like, hey, like, I really care about you. And if you hurt, I hurt. So please, like, you can be sad around me. Because sometimes people just need to be sad. You know, sometimes people just need to cry and cry it out and need a shoulder to cry on, need somebody to hug. Sometimes you don't even need to say anything. You just need an embrace to hug and feel like it's going to be okay. And it's just saying, like, I'm here to support you and I love you unconditionally. So it's a very sweet song and lyrically one of my favorites. And that is I'm Here For You.